Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to make sense of all the corporate jargon so you don't have to. And sometimes, oh boy, do we have a juicy one today. It's about a company that's gone from making a deal to unmaking it, and it involves a court filing. So Protagenic Therapeutics Incorporated, or PTX as it is known by its ticker symbol, has just dropped a bombshell filing. They've gone to court seeking to undo a deal they made not too long ago. This filing is basically a heads up to everyone that trees some serious legal drama unfolding. The company is telling the world that they've filed a lawsuit in Delaware's Court of Chancery. What's this all about? Well, back in May of 2025, Protagenic Therapeutics Incorporated bought another company called Phytonix Bio Incorporated, or Phytonix. This sounds like a pretty big move for any company, right? But now Protagenic Therapeutics Incorporated says that this deal needs to be unwound. They are specifically asking the court to cancel and reverse the agreement they made to acquire Phytonix. Think of it like saying, we want our money back and we want to give Phytonix back. In legalese, this is called seeking rescission. But what if the court doesn't agree to cancel the whole deal? Well, Protagenic Therapeutics Incorporated has a backup plan. They're also asking for money, which they call damages, and they want a court order to force Phytonix to hand over audited financial statements. This suggests that maybe the financial picture of Phytonix wasn't as clear as Protagenic Therapeutics Incorporated thought it was when they signed the deal. The actual legal document outlining all of this is called a verified complaint. Protagenic Therapeutics Incorporated has filed the public version of this complaint and they've attached it as an exhibit to this report. Essentially, this filing is their official announcement that they're in a legal dispute over this acquisition. This whole situation kicked off on the 28th of October 2025, which is the date of the filing. This means the company likely discovered something that made them want to undo the deal shortly before this date, or perhaps issues have been brewing since the deal was made in May. From what we can see, Protagenic Therapeutics Incorporated shares are traded on the Nasdaq under the ticker PTIs. They also have warrants, which are like options to buy stock later, also traded on the Nasdaq under PTI. Both are listed here as part of the company's registered securities. This lawsuit over an acquisition could definitely shake things up for shareholders. When a company is in a legal battle, especially one that could unravel a major business deal, it creates a lot of uncertainty. Investors hate uncertainty. So, what's the real story here? It looks like Protagenic Therapeutics Incorporated acquired Phytonix Bio Incorporated and now regrets it, possibly due to issues with Phytonix's finances or operations that weren't upfront before the deal. They're trying to legally back out and get their money back, or at least be compensated for whatever went wrong and get the financial details they were promised. This kind of situation can be a huge drain on a company's resources, both in terms of money for legal fees and the management's time and attention that could be spent growing the business. It also raises questions about the due diligence Protagenic Therapeutics Incorporated conducted before making the acquisition. Did they really look under the hood of Phytonix Bio Incorporated thoroughly enough, or did something come to light after the ink was dry, when a company seeks rescission? It's a pretty strong indicator that they believe the other party committed some form of fraud or made significant misrepresentations that induced them into the agreement. So here Protagenic Therapeutics Incorporated is essentially saying we were misled about Phytonix Bio Incorporated, and because of that, this whole deal needs to go away. The fact that they are also asking for audited financial statements is a big clue. It suggests that perhaps Phytonix Bio Incorporated did not provide the kind of financial transparency that Protagenic Therapeutics Incorporated expected, or that is standard for such a transaction. Having audited financials is like having a doctor's examination for a business. It provides an independent verification of its health. Without it, or if those audited financials reveal something alarming, it can be a deal breaker. This filing doesn't give us the specifics of why Protagenic Therapeutics Incorporated wants to undo the deal, but the request for alternative relief like damages and audited financials points towards potential financial irregularities or unmet contractual obligations by Phytonix Bio Incorporated. Looking at it from a shareholder's perspective, this is definitely a situation to monitor closely. A successful rescission would mean the acquisition is nullified and Protagenic Therapeutics Incorporated could potentially recover its investment. However, legal battles are often long, costly, and the outcome is never guaranteed. If they don't win rescission, then the focus shifts to damages, which means Protagenic Therapeutics Incorporated would need to prove they suffered financial harm because of Phytonix Bio Incorporated's actions or omissions. So, to wrap this up, Protagenic Therapeutics Incorporated has initiated a significant legal challenge to a recent acquisition. This filing signals that the company believes there were serious issues with the Phytanix Bio Incorporated deal, and they are taking drastic steps to rectify it. It's a sign of potential trouble and a red flag for investors about the accuracy of information provided during the acquisition process. We will be keeping a close eye on how this unfolds in court. That is our breakdown of Protagenic Therapeutics Incorporated's latest filing. What is your take on this legal battle and what it could mean for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.